How many times did you open ChatGPT, type something, get an answer, and then completely lose it? Let's face it, standard chat mode is a black hole. Every single session starts from absolute zero. Vital context disappear, and you're basically stuck talking to a goldfish that happens to have a PhD. Most people use ChatGPT like a digital vending machine. You drop one question, you get one answer, and you're done. But the top 1% of creators and founders use it like a war room. The missing piece here isn't a brand new AI model. It completely is a different way of working with the AI you already have. It's called Canvas. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step workflow to turn a single raw content idea into a full, cohesive, weekly content strategy, all inside a single Canvas session. Here is the real problem we need to name. The standard chat mode was built entirely for conversation, not construction. It's fantastic for quick answers, but it is absolutely garbage for building a structured asset. Now picture this incredibly common scenario. You're trying to build out a content strategy for a new offer. You ask ChatGPT for topic ideas, get 10 bullet points, and copy them into a single Google Docs. Then you go back to the chat and ask for hooks. Copy those over, then ask for outlines, and then CTAs. By the end of it, you're drowning in 6 open browser tabs, 3 fragmented documents, and you still have zero coherent strategy. This triggers a massive issue called context collapse. Every single time you start a new chat thread, the AI completely forgets everything you've previously discussed. You end up opening and spending half your life re-explaining your brand voice, your target audience, and your business goals. The real cost of this isn't just the time you waste typing out prompts, it's the heavy mental overhead of constantly managing scattered, fragmented outputs across a dozen different places. Canvas completely solves all 3 of these core friction points at once. But the way it does is not what people expect. So let's break down what Canvas actually is. So first, let's clear up the biggest misconception. Right away, Canvas is not a brand new AI model. It's not a temporary premium feature gimmick. And it is definitely not just a bigger text box. What it actually is a shared, persistent workspace where you and ChatGPT work on the exact same document at the same time. Think of it like a Google Docs where you open your co-editor happens to be an AI, and that holds your full business context in its head simultaneously. So we have here the war room mental model, the standard chat, and the canvas mode. These are 2 core behaviors which completely separates Canvas from traditional chat. First is the inline editing. The AI edits directly inside the document itself, not just below it in a new chat. In the bubble, you get to see modifications in real time, exactly like a human collaborator working with track changes turned on. And then we have here the total context retention. The complete document stays entirely in context for the whole duration of the session. Every new instructions or directive you type is fully informed by everything you've already built together on the screen. Instead of firing off isolated questions and collecting scattered answers, you are creating one single living document that dynamically involves and evolves as you work. With native tools like inline comments, targeted rewrites, and full version history, you are never starting over. You are always building forward. This completely shifts how you prompt. In chat mode, you ask questions. In Canvas, you give direct execution commands like add a hook to section 2 or make the CTA more direct, and it executes it right inside the text. Now let's look at the actual workflow. We are going to feed one single idea in, pull a full week of highly cohesive content out, like a structured YouTube script outline, a comprehensive blog post draft, 3 distinct social media captions, and a high converting email, all built inside one Canvas workspace. Step 1. Open Canvas and set your context blocks. Do not just start blindly typing a topic. Open the workspace with a dedicated context prompts that clearly defines who you are, who your audience is, and what you're building. Then, the single opening step completely eliminates context collapse for the rest of your session. You can type prompts like, I run a business and my audience is in this, insert here the description, and you're building a content strategy around the topic. Then it'll be working in the canvas together. Step 2. Drop in your core idea and build the content capsule. Now we deploy the content capsule technique, taking one core foundation idea and systematically branching it into multiple content formats. From canvas to generate the core capsule and the framework and the main overarching argument. 3 strong supporting angles and 1 contrarian take, and the primary audience pain point being addressed. Because you're in Canvas, if an angle feels weak, you don't need to generate a whole new prompt. You simply click directly into that section and tell ChatGPT to expand this angle or make this more specific to solo founders. It updates right there on the page. Step 3. Build the content assets one by one. Now we stack our assets sequentially. In the exact same document, first prompt Canvas to build your YouTube script outline, like using the content capsule above, write the 10-minute YouTube tutorial. Then next, draft your blog post directly underneath it, retaining the exact same context with zero re-explaining required. Then generate 3 social captions by prompting. And finally, draft the newsletter email. This major breakthrough here is that every asset is originally and organically informed by every other asset because they occupy the exact same canvas. Your captions directly reference the outline, and your email tightly highlights the captions, and the entire weekly package is perfectly unified and coherent. Now step 4. Use targeted edits to tighten everything. This is where Canvas completely leaves the standard chat in the dust. You don't need to regenerate the entire document. Just fix a paragraph. You simply highlight a weak hook, and then you simply just go and run and type make this more direct and cut it by 30%. Or you can highlight a generic call to call the action and tell it to rewrite and speak directly to solo entrepreneurs. Step 5. Lastly, the step 5. Export and execute. Once your living document is done, copy on each section and cleanly it into your production tool. And of your choice, you can just adjust it. Your script outline goes right to your teleprompter app. Your social captions go straight to your content scheduler. And your email text goes right into your email service provider. And the best part, the Canvas session stays saved. Next week, you can log back in the complete and entire reading structure, swap out the main topic, and run your repeatable system all over again. So, here is your ultimate mindset shift. And you need to make this today. Stop treating ChatGPT like a basic search engine and start treating it like a highly capable collaborator who lives directly inside your document. If this workflow saved your time, hit that like button so more solo entrepreneurs can find the system. And make sure you subscribe because in the next video, we are going deep into the advanced prompt engineering specifically for YouTube scripts, showing you exactly how to get ChatGPT to write fluidly in your unique voice instead of its own generic AI voice. I'll see you in the next workflow.